Let's get on to our main event. So Natalie Zaror is one of our agents at Keller Williams City Views, but she's a social media manager and coach. Natalie, let's turn it over to you. What are you going to tell us about today?
Hi, thank you for having me. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So I'm basically showing you, I can't, obviously we don't have enough time for all social media, but I'm going to show you just like the basics of where to start, and how to organize your social media so that life can be a little bit easier for you.
And Natalie will discuss it at the end of her presentation, but you can hire Natalie to help you with your marketing and social media, but she'll go into that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, let me share here. Okay, 1 second. Technology. I think. Wait. Okay. Do you guys maybe see my screen?
Yep.
Are you able to see it? Okay. Okay, so basically, majority of people are on Instagram, so that's why I focus a lot there. So we're going to cover a bunch of different avenues of Instagram. So just so you know, Instagram used to be a place where you put professional photos. People were hiring photographers to take professional photos of them. At this point, the more raw you are, the better. So they actually want to see you holding your phone up and doing it yourself and not anything professional like perfection. So we're going to start with your username. So in order for somebody, so always think about if you're searching for a home, because we're all realtors, we're searching for a home, what are you searching? So you might be searching a specific town, a specific, the state itself. So that's why when you create your username on Instagram, if you want, it's not like so crucial, but you can, like a lot of people have so-and-so sells NJ or anything to do with New Jersey, since you're a New Jersey-based realtor. So you might want to think about how to, about your username. Now, if you're gonna edit your profile, you don't want to do it twice in 1 month. Like if, let's say you want to work, after I show you this, if you want to work on your bio, make sure that you have, and let's say you want to go back, make sure you have 30 days in between, because then Instagram kind of flags you and they like shadow ban, and the algorithm is always changing. So talking about your bio and your profile picture, you want to have, I always say put your face there because people want to get to know you. They want to be your bestie. So everybody thinks that whatever you post on Instagram is your real life. That's not always the case. So you do want to put your face, because you always want to put a name to the face. I just chose Natalie Zaror because I do multiple things. So, but also having to do with real estate. However, in my bio, your bio is your resume. So you want to put so much information that people know exactly what you do. A lot of people miss the like the contact button. So if I press, first of all, some people don't even have their contact, like a contact action button, which is horrible because now I don't even know how to get through to you. You always want to make sure your phone number is there, your email is there, any way of contacting you should be there. This one I updated a little bit more now because I'm using a Stan Store for other things, because I'm going more, I'm trying to automate if you guys have seen some of my reels, I will say comment the word guide or something, and you'll receive automation on your DM of my guide for you to download. So now I'm trying to capture leads doing that. So this right now is updated on my profile. Okay, so your home feed, you guys know as soon as you open Instagram, you have everybody's stories on top. That's your home feed. These are your reels. Your reels should be short and sweet. And the only way, because none of us have patience, the only way to capture your leads is to have an amazing hook. So there's a million hooks out there that I can help you with. And everything leads on to the end, and I'll show you why. Hashtags are still in, I guess, but keywords are your main focus. So when you're creating your caption, you want to make sure that the keywords are all there, whether it's home, dream home, real estate, New Jersey, realtor. You kind of want to, like, of course, we all use ChatGPT for our captions, and you want to make sure that you can actually tell ChatGPT, listen, use these keywords, and this is what the video is about. So this way you have all your keywords. Another secret is when you're posting your reel, you create your reel and before you get to the end on the actual reel, I want you to put in, just type it in regular, like as if you were writing a caption, like on the reel, type in New Jersey realtor, comma, realtor, comma, real estate, comma, anything to do with homes. And then you're going to take all those keywords and you're going to hide them in the reel. The reason you're doing this is because when someone is searching, your reel is most likely to come up because now you have those keywords on your reel. However, you're not showing them, like you don't need to show them on the actual reel, but they're hidden, so they're technically there. So that's a very major thing. Instagram stories is a good way to engage with your audience. And of course, the more engagement, the better. So let's just say you were asking a question and obviously regarding real estate, like, do you know anybody that's looking to buy, sell, or rent? Anything that you're trying to capture leads with, it's great to ask questions. It's great to do a poll. It's great to do choices, because whoever's answering, obviously you can just reach out and say, hey, and I have a bunch of like DM messages that I will share with you at the end. Highlights are a good way to just put in whatever's like, you want to remember. It's kind of like your own photo album. So anything you posted on your stories, if you want to save it, so if it was like open houses, just sold, just listed, and you just want to have somebody kind of like a portfolio, you can save them to certain highlights, and then you can actually make your highlight look a little cuter than just having random things there. And I can also show you guys how to create these kind of highlights. So reels, we all know about the reels. Build your community. So every day, just like your lead generating, you should be I'm going to say contacting, but not really contacting. Go to about 10 to 15 people that are either your local businesses. Even go to your search page on Instagram, which is like on the bottom, you have like the little magnifying glass. Go to the search and type in, let's say, real estate, something. Or you could just on your For You page, just look through the different people. You might see people that you can actually talk to, like regular, family people, whatever it is. And you can comment on their account on like whatever picture, go through their profile and comment, just engage with people. And if you do about 10 to 15 a day, you will see that you will start getting leads, and like you can follow up with them, because the same way you went to them and you engage with them, they're going to come to you possibly, and they will be like, who is this person? And then you have your Instagram. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Kids are home. Okay. So now, if you want to see how well you're doing, you want to see which reels are actually working for you. You're going to go to your reel, and I'm going to show, okay. I guess when I stop sharing, you're going to go to your reel and you're going to see it says view insights. When you view your insights, you're going to actually see how many accounts you reached, and you want to make sure that you're targeting non-followers, because those people are more likely to start following you. So if you see that your reel has more non-followers, whatever you posted, you should be using the same content to create more reels just like that, because clearly that's what's working for you. And some people don't realize that. So just like you see here, I had 340 non-followers. I think this was off like a Zillow, something I said about Zillow, which seems to be popular. Okay, so now if you want to organize your social media life, I have content calendars with, you create different pillars. So a pillar is basically like the subject of that day. So a lot of people do Motivation Monday. You could do Tech Tuesday. You could do Wellness Wednesday. Those kind of things are your pillars. So you want to organize it for yourself, what you feel you want to put out there on those days. Your avatar client is, what's your niche? Who are you targeting at this point? And you can create your content according to that. Like you're actually talking to that client. So whether you're luxury, first-time home buyers, whatever it is, use your content to target exactly that, and create hooks targeting that. You can plan your reels. So if you know that you want to post morning, night, you can actually, through advanced settings, when you create the reel towards the end, you have advanced settings. There you can plan your post. And of course, hashtags and keywords. So social media is about sociology and psychology more than technology, which is so true because we all connect to one another through there. And now for this. So at first, when I first started my social media management idea, thanks to Vanessa, by the way, I was thinking to do it more like I log into your Instagram and I post for you. We come up with a whole package. However, life gets in between. So what I did was I wanted to be available to whoever needs me all on one platform. So I opened a platform up on skool.com, and it's spelled SKOOL. And on there, you're going to see, this is the homepage. So here you would basically be connecting with me, whether you had any questions, you want me to show you how to do something. This is where you would post, or if you just want to connect with other agents. I feel that this would be it would grow into a really nice community. Under Classroom is where I would put any videos that you guys request. I just break it down to Instagram, CapCut, and Canva. I can do iPhone since that's what I have, an iPhone. And then we have leaderboards. So whoever engages the most and stuff, I'm thinking to do like cool giveaways and just making this platform very fun. So today it's $15 a month to sign up because I'm doing this with BCP, with the all hands meeting. Starting July 1st, the price is going up. But again, you will always have access to me. And I'm here to help you walk step by step, because also a lot of people aren't signing up with me because, people are just uncomfortable with me signing into their Instagram and, I don't know, checking messages, which I would never, ever do. But I can totally understand, privacy. So I said, you know what, I really want to help other agents get on social media because I always get so many questions. So I figured this would be a good place to get together and I can help you. So that's that. So now I'm open to any questions, and I'm going to post the link if anybody wants to join.
What is the link?
I'm going to post it in the chat right now. I don't know why I just got a million pop-ups. That's so weird. Let me see. It's right. Copy and paste. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to try it now while we're here. Okay.
Yeah, so I just figured it's a good place, and I feel like it's going to grow very well. And I'm making it a little cheaper right now because whoever is going to join is going to basically build it with me. Because I was starting to make videos and I was like, you know what, I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to get some subscribers and I actually want to build it with you according to your needs. And I just think it's a little bit more fun that way.
When you were giving your presentation, you were talking about hiding remarks. So I've never done that. How do you do that? Is it something that it's just it's I haven't done it so I can't see it, or is there a special trick to it?
No, so basically, so when you are creating your reel, before you go to post it, before you like go to the end where it says put the caption and then post
Mhm.
it, on the reel itself, you're gonna write like, so let's just say I'm gonna just make a story just so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So if let's just say I'm just going to record for 2 seconds so that we have some content. Okay, so now I just recorded the reel. You're going to go to write something, right? And you're going to just write. Then you're going to take that, whatever you just wrote, not be careful, don't delete it. You're just going to hide it. So now you don't even see it there.
So you just drag it down to the bottom.
You just drag it, yeah, side, bottom, wherever you just don't see it. Now Instagram knows that this has to do with real estate, New Jersey, realtor, like put as many keywords as you can pertaining to what you're trying to target.
So I had no idea. Now, when I post on Facebook, it automatically goes on Instagram. Is there a way to do it on the Facebook?
Not on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of can if you're creating a reel on Facebook.
Mhm.
You could put text and you could kind of hide it, but you're better off creating Instagram, taking it to Facebook.
Now you have 10,000 followers.
Yes.
How did you get them? How do
So
we build up our followers?
so of course always engaged. But in the beginning, I was joining different giveaways. There was one company that I joined constantly because there was a bunch of moms. So like whoever was on the giveaway were moms. And I noticed that a bunch of them just, normally you join a giveaway and then you just unfollow the person because whatever, I just joined you for the giveaway. Here, they actually stayed. So whoever stayed. And
Are there any other tricks we should know to get followers?
well, no, that's all right now.
No.
But I'll
Yeah.
always keep updated, obviously, in the school community. My God, everybody's going crazy. I'm going to keep updated on any updates that are happening. The algorithm changes literally every day, moment to moment. So as much as I can update, sorry for the noise, guys, this wasn't planned. I'm going to keep updating the school.
So Natalie, I've shared with you before, social media is not my thing. So just leaving like posting aside, just for reels, like I've never done a reel. I don't have a big social media following so for someone like myself, who let's say I'm getting into social media or I'm new to real estate, what would be your direction to me? Like, what should I be talking about? How often should I do a reel? How long should it be? Like, what are some of the tips for reels?
So reels, you want to keep them between, I would say 7 to 15 seconds. Like make them quick, straight to the point. You have to create yourself a list of hooks. So it could be like people love mystery, right? Because if a good hook grabs my attention, it's because like, what are you talking about? Like what suspense is in there? Like then that makes me read a caption. Now, when someone's reading your caption because you have such a good hook, they don't realize your video keeps playing and playing and playing. So now, because it's playing, that reel can go to the For You page, the search page, the beginning. So people who are actually searching real estate, your video will go there because somebody read your caption and the thing kept going and going and going. So that's one way to start. And I know people don't like to put their face. Now the algorithm kind of changed where faceless accounts are actually very popular. as long as you have a really good hook, as long as you can connect with your audience somehow, you're good to go. But as a realtor, you want to show your face, because obviously if I sell your house, you want to know who I am.
Okay, another question I have is it good for like what I'm saying, the words to be going across the screen at the same time? I feel like some people always do that and then other people don't. What's like the thought on that?
So captions are really good, because say a mom is putting her kids to sleep, whether it's in the afternoon and at night, and she doesn't want the phone to be on, your captions, they're going to skip something with no caption because they can't hear it. But your caption, they're going to be like, oh, what is this? Who is this? And they're going to start doing a little investigation. So captions, I would say put it on every video you have. And also it's kind of like keywords, because those keywords pop up. But you still want to add the keywords to it. Anybody else?
So we see that some people want to speak to you. Any other questions? Speak, you could just unmute yourself. You've got questions, and that's okay, Natalie.
Yeah, are you available for a quick phone conversation before I sign up? Because I don't want to take up the time here, just would be easier.
Absolutely. My kids are in the background, but it's all good.
I never have a phone conversation without kids or dogs or roosters, so.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I'm
Natalie, Lourdes Henry just put in the chat, what apps do you use for editing your reels?
CapCut. If you're gonna do reels, I would suggest you invest in CapCut, because honestly, it's the best app, and it's very user friendly. I mean, I've seen apps like InShot and what else? There was a bunch of others. You can get a lot out of CapCut. You can also create on Canva. You can create your reels with different fonts and stickers. So, but CapCut's my number one.
Okay. Carlos asked, do you recommend having a private account or a business account, or just everything in one?
No, do not make a business account. You want to create a creator account. Whoever has a business account, switch it immediately to creator, because you don't get the music that you want. There's certain things you can't do with a business account. So don't fall for Instagram saying join as a business account. Don't do it. Only creator. And you do want to have it public. I mean, private is somebody, when I see a private account personally, I won't request it because, but when you're a public account, I'm able to like quickly skim through your stuff and be like, oh, this is a cool person and whatever.
So I'm assuming you've gotten leads from this, buyer or seller, more of one than the other.
I have one seller that I'm working. We actually met through Instagram. She has a local business. I commented on her, on one of the things she was making. She makes these beautiful flowers, and we just started talking. We started connecting on a personal level. And then she was like, I'm thinking of selling my house soon. I just have to get approval. I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm not pushy. However, I mean, at least I know that's a lead.
So you're building relationships through it, not just looking for raising their hand. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, listen,
talk to people.
At the end of the day, what we do is such a personal thing that you have to connect on a personal level. So we find something in common, and the rest is history.
Awesome.
And my kids also help, because like people like to see their content. So
yeah, that was going to be a question I was going to ask. So like, do you think people should post their hobbies? Like, are they just posting real estate? Like, what would be your direction for someone who's maybe just starting their Instagram?
So do not make it only real estate. I'm serious. Do not. You want to put 20% real estate, 80% personal, whether it's your hobby. I mean, if you feel comfortable putting your kids, like as much as personal as you can get, do 80%, 20% real estate. So this way they connect with you on a personal level. However, they still know that you're a realtor. Like it's still in between. I would also suggest when you're creating your pillars, when you're organizing your stuff, you're just listed, just sold. should be more for like the Sunday people. Because during the week, people want to see like action. If you could post a reel a day, bravo, and you're off onto a good start.
I can't find my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna call.
I'm telling you, this is a really good reel for you to have. I don't know if it's your son or your daughter, because I could only see the hand, but it is so cute. It's coming in with this, it's tapping you on the shoulder. That is something that might go viral. I'm not kidding. It's adorable.
I'm gonna take this YouTube and we're gonna cut it up and make a reel out of it.
I think we should.
It's real life. Jose,
Yeah.
did you have a question?
Yeah, I was just curious, do you use other social media platforms like LinkedIn, TikTok, and anything like that?
So I started into the LinkedIn world. I know it's like a little bit more professional. Basically, the reel I make on Instagram will go on TikTok. It will go on YouTube Shorts. It will go on LinkedIn. It would go everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's not like I specifically go to this place and this place and this. Although I heard, I mean, from what I understand, like TikTok doesn't really like kids. So
Bye.
I try not to post there. But I mean, my kids are more in my stories rather than my reels.
So
Oh.
if you start working with someone, could you just give us a quick, like, 1, 2, how do you start working with them? They got an Instagram page, it's just not really being used too much.
So that's why I created the school.com, because right now, technically, I cannot take any like clients one-on-one. I'm more than happy to do a consultation. It's a paid consultation. I will sit with you. We will build your Instagram. Like if you need help with your bio, what to do next, I can go on a personal, like, really build you a little package for an hour. And then we can go from there. And then you can like join the school.com if you want.
Hi,
My
Shazia.
services are only for BCP
Yeah,
at
I
the
don't-
moment, because that's what I can handle.
What is that?
Just a lot of things just happened the past week that I'm
No,
gonna focus on this now.
actually,
How much time a day, how much time do you have to devote to doing this in a day?
10.
A lot. No, a lot. My kids know that after dinner, do not talk to me because I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, my head is in my phone, editing, updating, whatever needs to be done. I'm doing it. And they know that like when my head's like down there and I'm like really into it, they know that I'm working. And my phone is always in my hand, unfortunately. So I feel like I'm always working. I'm always responding. I'm always anybody that needs help. But as far as editing a reel, that could take 3-4 hours. It's not that easy. I mean, you guys see that on the BCP from what some of you saw on the BCP, I've created a few reels. Like those reels take a long time. All these little stickers and effects and stuff. So, but I'm more than happy. Like again, so my services are that I can charge you for, if you want to create reels, we can make packages with it. We can work it out.
So we go on school.com, and how do we find you on there? There's so many people.
So that's why you have to use that link that I posted.
I'll put the link in here again. It goes directly to her page.
Yeah. I think Justin asked, you mentioned music. Is it better to pick sounds that are trending? Yes. So when I create something on CapCut, even if it's me talking, the background music. So if you guys all go to the BCP page, you will see that there's like a little arrow under the music. That's because that song was trending. However, I hired the volume of my voice and I lowered it all the way for the song. So you don't hear the song. However, if somebody used that trending sound, this video will come up on that profile.
I mean, are there certain songs you can and you can't use? And how do you find out which ones you can?
So when you look at the songs, whatever song you find, it has to have an arrow. I just had it. Oh, okay. So when you're on your profile, if you press that plus sign in the middle, you have choices: post, story, reel, or live. Here on top, you have a template. Do you see that?
Mhm.
Click on template.
Okay.
Here it will tell you something that they're recommending for you. Here they'll show you trending ones. So that
Okay.
means that this one right here, the way she did it, it's trending, right? On the bottom, it'll tell you to just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos or 5 video clips. And then Instagram just automatically does it for you.
Why?
So that's another easy way to do it.
Why?
And as far as trending, oh, if you go to, okay, so I have a creator account. If you go to professional dashboard and you go to, you scroll down, you scroll all the way down and there's trending audio. See with the little arrow? If you click on trending audio, these are all the songs that are trending right now.
I want to see.
So you could use one of those. No, stop.
What kind of account do you have again? What is it, a
Creator.
creator? So can anybody get a creator account?
Everyone can. You have choices to switch your profile from personal to creator or business. Only creator. And same thing goes for TikTok. Do not make a business account, only a creator account, because on TikTok, if you have a business account, music is extremely limited.
And where do you find that creator account on Instagram?
So they keep moving it around.
Does it cost anything or it's just the
No,
choice?
it's free. No, it's just, they're just trying to ask you,
So we should all change our Instagram accounts.
yes, to creator.
And what are we, what is the purpose of that, changing it?
Creator, because then you're able to put more of like the trending sounds.
Oh, okay.
You're just able to do more things with your account.
How do you know if you're, what type of account you have? Where can you find it on your?
So they keep, this always happens. They always keep changing, like where, I'm trying to find it right now. Like where I went to, go to your settings.
Oh.
I don't even know where the settings are.
Settings are on your profile. You have three lines here.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it should be, oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. So when I went to the 3 dots, you have account center. I mean, at least I have this. You see where it says creator tools and controls? You might have something else with controls or
Business tools and controls.
there you go. Click on it. And when you
Oh,
swipe,
add new professional account.
nope, switch account type. And it's
Switch
going to ask you if you want to
creator.
switch to personal or business or creator in your case. So you guys should know that Bergen County Partners has a YouTube channel. So if you miss out on this meeting, you can go there to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat that again? So I'm there, account type and tools. Now what do I do?
Go to,
Switch account type.
it says switch account type,
Who's Jolie?
and it should say switch to personal.
Yeah, I am personal, so that's fine.
No, you can switch to
You want to
creator,
be
then.
creator.
Creator,
I don't see creator on yours though, because you are one, right?
because I am already one. So they want me to switch to either personal or business.
Okay.
So wait, if I had a business account, does it matter that I'm switching to, I didn't have a personal, I had business.
It's
No,
fine.
we don't want you to have business. That's
No.
my one takeaway from today. You don't want business.
No business. You are doing business, but you're a creator.
Okay.
So then when you go to your, so now when you're a creator, you go to professional dashboard
Where
and
is that?
it's right in the middle of this, of your profile.
Okay.
So if this is your profile, it should be right in the middle, professional dashboard.
So get out of settings, right? And go into
Yes.
profile?
Yes,
Okay, and then where is it?
right in the middle, it should say professional dashboard.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's going to show you your statistics, all your like insights here. It's going to say how many accounts have you reached. So it says here I reached over 183%.
Oh my God.
Accounts engaged 35.9, I think it says percent. So, and then as you get good with the reels and like you really are posting, Instagram will tell you, hey, let's invite you to your bonuses, because your bonuses, I mean, they don't really pay you much, but at least a few cents here and there is fine. No. Yeah, you see, there's bonuses here. If you might see it, you might not yet, but I have a bonus of 7 cents right now. So I'm rolling in money on Instagram. But no, you would get, you know, once you start, if you really do create a lot of stuff, companies will actually reach out to you and stuff. So it's worth a shot.
So Natalie, I have a question. So before you were talking about like the pillars so that you're consistently posting and keep a schedule to make it easier. But I was just looking back to our promotion for today. So you said simple strategies for consistent high quality posts. So I'm just curious, like what's a high quality post? Like what would check some of the boxes?
So you do want to make sure that the quality that you're recording in. So if you go to Instagram again and you go, can you stop? And you go, you don't look at your teeth on the computer. There's a way, there's in the, oh my God, where was it? Like on when you're recording videos, it should be the highest. Oh, okay. So when you go to the 3 dots again, back to the 3 dots, it says your app and media as you scroll down. Like as you're scrolling down from the 3 dots settings, go to, I just saw it, media quality. Hold on, I can't see it like that. Here it is. Okay, so go to media quality. And you want to make sure you upload at highest quality. Make sure that's turned on.
Oh, that's, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Just so you have better quality in your videos. And if anybody's planning on using CapCut, the first thing you should do is, because it cringes me when I see this, when you guys post videos sometimes. When you're in CapCut, you want to go to your settings, and where it says add default ending, please make sure it's off. Because you know when you see a video and it's like the best reel, and then at the end it says CapCut, like no, take that off.
Okay, that's a good
This
tip.
is great. Any other questions?
So this, again, this is why I created this community, so that you have access to me. Any videos you need, any tutorials you need, we're just gonna start like people are gonna start commenting. I will upload the videos and we'll go from there.
Can you call my phone now?
Yeah, Justin, you don't want to do that. Just turn it off.
You call my phone now?
Are we gonna find what to post on social media? Like, I'm looking at your site now. I'm gonna hit join month, but I don't know if I'm actually joining.
I'm gonna post there. I'm gonna post like a thing of like 50 hooks to start with. Again, I'm gonna keep posting as we go with it, like, you know, just ideas, content ideas. But I figured once I get it out, then it's gonna grow.
Guys, this was great. I really appreciate this, Natalie. Oh my God, I learned so much, and I'm probably gonna have to call you because I can't figure
Oh,
it out.
sure. Great.
All right, anybody else before we let everybody out of school early today?
I just have one more stupid question. So when I
Yeah.
join, I will find you on Instagram. That's where that's where, no.
I mean, okay, you can talk to me through Instagram if you want. If you join the school, on that first front page, I think it's community. Just like you would post, like, I think like on Facebook, you post like, you know, like what you're writing. That's the same thing that it does on this community. So the front page is like everybody's like talking to each other, but I'm able to see it. So if you want to, you know, if you want anything, like you say, like, you know, can you please post, or how do you do this? Wherever, that's how we can all talk. So at least it's public to whoever's a member, and everybody can learn from each other.
Sure.
So we go into the link every day to check it. That's how we're looking at
So
it.
if you download the app on your phone, you will automatically get notifications as to, you know, what's coming in and out. So it's actually an app that, you know, it's like going on Facebook or Instagram. But you're more than welcome to message me on Instagram if you have any questions. I'm always there.
Well, I'm sure you got some more followers because I started following you too.
Yay.
All
I
right,
have
we good?
one more question before we go.
I have one more
Before I go.
question.
Yes.
How much does it cost again?
So now it's 15, and then starting July 1st, whoever goes after July 1st, it's going to be 25.
what's the app that's for the phone?
School, SKOOL.
Natalie, is it okay if I put your email or your cell phone in here in case anyone wants to reach out with any questions?
Absolutely, of
Okay, cool, thanks.
Do you
course.
have Instagram?
So I do have 2 accounts on Instagram. I have the Insta Coach Natalie and I have the Natalie Zaror because I was trying to differentiate, but it seems like they're just all getting combined. So catch me anywhere.
Do you have Instagram?
Awesome, thank you so much, Natalie.
My pleasure, guys. Anytime.
Do you have
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
about-
everyone. We'll
Thank
see
you,
next
Natalie.
week.
No
If I
problem.
want to cancel, we can cancel anytime.
Anytime.
Okay, it doesn't say that. Thank you. Bye.
No problem.
It says hi, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.